Hi ladies, welcome back to my channel, Journey After 60, where elegance, wisdom, and confidence bloom. There is a quiet truth about our bodies that we often overlook, and what makes it surprising is that it sits right in front of us every single day. We spend so much time caring for our face and neck with serums, treatments, and countless routines to keep them looking fresh. But if you truly want to understand someone's age, or at least the impression they naturally give, all you need to do is glance a little lower. Over the years, I've realized something. If you really want to guess a woman's age, don't look at her face, look at her hands. They quietly reveal the chapters she's lived far more honestly than any wrinkle or smile ever could. Our hands tell a story. They reveal the passing of time, but they also reflect how we care for ourselves, our attention to detail, and sometimes the tiny mistakes we do not even realize we are making. A chipped polish, a dull finish, a mismatched nail. These simple details can make the hands look tired, less vibrant, and unintentionally add years to your overall appearance. In today's video, I'm sharing 7 common nail mistakes that quietly age the hands, along with simple, graceful solutions you can apply right away. From choosing the most flattering polish colors to selecting nail shapes that elevate the look of your hands, just a few small adjustments can make your hands appear more polished, youthful, and beautifully cared for. If you are looking for timeless, practical ways to feel younger, more confident, and fully enjoy your beauty after 60, make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel so you never miss more style tips, self-care inspiration, and beauty secrets made just for women like you. Now, let's explore the first mistake. It may seem small, but once you notice it, you will never look at your hands the same way again. Number 1. Ignoring the cuticles, the dry halo that ages the hands. One of the quickest ways the hands begin to look older is when the cuticles are dry, rough, or left completely unattended. Most women focus on polish, color, or nail shape, but the cuticle is the quiet frame that defines the entire look of the hand. When it becomes flaky, cracked, or lifted, it creates a dull, tired halo around the nails, and that small detail is enough to make even the most elegant manicure lose its charm. Cuticles naturally protect the nail bed, but after 60, they tend to lose moisture more quickly. Daily activities like washing dishes, gardening, or simply being in dry air can draw the hydration away, leaving the skin around the nails looking hard and uneven. This creates a harsh contrast with the rest of the hand and subtly makes the fingers appear more aged than they truly are. The most elegant way to correct this issue is through consistent hydration and gentle care. Think of cuticle oil as your new closest companion and use it daily the same way you would apply an eye cream, as a small but essential ritual. When the cuticles are soft and well-nourished, the rough edges disappear, leaving behind a clean, healthy frame that reflects light beautifully. You can also gently push the cuticles back once a week after a shower or a warm soak, allowing them to stay neat and well-shaped without any harsh pressure. Avoid cutting or tearing them, since that only creates more dryness and irritation over time. When the cuticles receive the right kind of moisture and attention, the hands immediately look more refined and youthful, and the nails take on a longer, cleaner, naturally polished appearance. And once your cuticles begin to look soft, smooth, and beautifully cared for, there is another subtle mistake that often goes unnoticed, yet has just as much impact on how youthful your hands appear. Number 2. Overly square or sharp nail shapes. A nail shape might seem like a small detail, but it can change the entire character of your hands. When the edges are too square or the corners too sharp, the fingers can appear wider and more rigid, creating a heavier look that unintentionally makes the hands seem older or less refined. As the skin on our hands becomes more delicate with time, strong angles tend to emphasize that change. Instead of adding softness, They draw attention to lines and textures we would rather keep subtle. A much simpler and far more flattering approach is to choose shapes with gentle, graceful curves. Switching to styles like the squoval shape, or even better, classic oval and almond shapes, makes an immediate difference. These curves naturally elongate the fingers and give the hands a slimmer, more feminine silhouette. Just this shift alone can make the hands look younger, neater, and beautifully polished, almost as if they have been refreshed without any effort. The almond shape is especially lovely if you prefer to keep some length, since it draws the eye outward and creates a refined frame for the hand. If you have tried different nail shapes over the years, I would love to know which one makes your hands feel the most elegant. Share your experience in the comments, because your insight might be exactly what helps another woman choose the perfect shape for herself. When the nails begin to take on a softer, more elegant shape, the hands already look noticeably refreshed. But there is another common mistake that influences their appearance just as much, and it often happens without us realizing it. Number 3. Nail colors that are too thick, too dark, or too heavy. Choosing the wrong nail color can add years to the appearance of your hands without you realizing it. This usually happens when the polish is too dense, too dark, or carries a heavy, saturated tone. Deep shades like dark wine reds or strong black can be stunning on the right occasion, but on mature hands they often create a contrast that is harsher than we intend. That strong contrast pulls the eye toward the very details we prefer to soften. The skin can appear drier, the veins become more visible, and even mild discoloration stands out more clearly. A dark, heavily pigmented polish also tends to sit on the nail like a solid layer, creating a weight that makes the hands look less delicate. And the moment the polish chips, even slightly, the entire manicure suddenly feels unpolished. A more refined and flattering approach is to explore lighter, softer shades that complement the natural tone of your skin. Colors like soft blush pink, creamy nude, and gentle peach create a smooth, brightening effect that makes the hands appear fresher and more youthful. These tones blend effortlessly with the hand rather than fighting against it. If you enjoy wearing color and do not want to switch to neutrals entirely, choose classic reds or berry shades with a hint of blue undertone. This subtle coolness makes the nail bed look clearer and cleaner, which in turn brightens the overall look of the hands. Lighter or softer tones are also much more forgiving when a small chip appears, allowing your hands to stay elegant and polished without constant maintenance. When you find a shade that enhances the softness of your hands instead of overwhelming them, the entire look feels more natural, fresh, and gracefully youthful. As your polish begins to enhance the natural beauty of your hands, there is still another detail that deserves just as much attention. Number 4. Uneven length, or nails that are too long. People can sense your overall elegance simply by looking at your hands, and uneven nail length is one of the quickest ways that refined appearance can fade. When one nail breaks and the others remain their original length, the entire hand instantly looks unbalanced. It gives the impression that a final touch of care was forgotten, even if you are someone who pays close attention to every detail of your appearance. Keeping the nails too long can create the same effect. Wide, square tips or long, pointed shapes tend to add visual weight to the fingers, making the hands appear bulkier and drawing attention to lines and textures that naturally develop with time. Longer nails are also fragile and can break easily, bringing you right back to mismatched lengths that quietly diminish the softness of your hands. The most timeless and elegant solution is to keep the nails short or medium in length, all evenly shaped across the entire hand. Allowing the nail to extend just slightly beyond the fingertip creates a soft, graceful outline while still being practical for typing, cooking, holding small objects, or moving through daily tasks with ease. Once the nails are kept aligned, and at a balanced length. The hands immediately look neater, more harmonious, and naturally sophisticated. This simple sense of symmetry is often what makes the hands appear youthful, without relying on any elaborate designs or decorations. With the nails balanced and beautifully aligned, the hands already begin to look calmer and more polished. Still, there is another detail that often slips through even the most careful routine, and it has a surprisingly strong effect on how fresh or tired your hands appear. Number 5. Yellowing nail beds. Even if the skin on the hands is soft and well cared for, a slightly yellowed nail bed can quietly diminish the fresh, youthful look you are trying to achieve. This discoloration often appears when darker or highly pigmented polishes are applied without a protective base coat. Natural aging, frequent exposure to cleaning products, and smoking can also contribute to the nails shifting toward a yellow or muted beige tone. No matter the cause, even a small area of discoloration can make the hands appear less clean and less polished. A yellowed nail bed gives the impression of dullness and tiredness, which contrasts with the youthful, refined appearance you want your hands to express. The most effective approach is both preventive and corrective. Applying a good base coat before using any color protects the nail from staining and helps preserve a clearer, brighter foundation. If your nails are already discolored, you can still improve their appearance by choosing brightening polishes that contain soft violet or blue undertones. These formulas work much like purple shampoos for color-treated hair, gently neutralizing yellow tones and creating a cleaner, healthier-looking nail surface from the very first coat. Layering a brightening base with a sheer neutral polish on top creates a fresh, translucent finish that instantly makes the hands look more vibrant. This simple combination helps restore the clarity of the nail bed and brings back the youthful brightness that makes the hands appear well cared for and elegantly refreshed. A clearer nail foundation creates a beautifully polished canvas, but the most elegant hands are shaped by more than color alone. Another subtle detail plays a larger role than you might expect. Number 6. Noticeable chipped polish. A chipped manicure is one of the quickest ways for otherwise elegant hands to appear unfinished. Even the most beautiful polish can lose its charm the moment a clear chip shows along the tips or edges of the nail. What was once neat and intentional suddenly looks rushed or unattended, shifting the entire impression from polished to careless. Chipped polish draws attention in all the wrong ways. It highlights the contrast between the color and the bare nail underneath, pulling the eye toward imperfections rather than letting the hands express the softness and refinement you want. It also gives the subtle impression that the details were overlooked, which contradicts the graceful, timeless style women after 60 naturally embody. The best solution is equal parts prevention and quick response. To prevent chips, invest in a high-quality top coat and refresh it with a thin layer every 2 or 3 days. This extra step protects the edges of the polish, maintains the shine, and prolongs the life of your manicure. If a chip does appear, tending to it right away makes all the difference. For larger chips, it is better to touch up the nail or, ideally, remove the polish entirely and start fresh. Keeping a non-acetone remover and a few cotton pads on hand allows you to correct the issue quickly so your nails always look clean, intentional, and well cared for. These small actions reflect a steady sense of elegance that grows more beautiful with time. Feel free to save this video so you can return to these small but powerful habits whenever you need a little reminder. And share it with a friend who enjoys keeping her nails elegant and well cared for. Your thoughtful gesture might be exactly what helps her feel more confident and polished every single day. With the polish looking fresh and intentional, your hands already begin to reflect the grace you carry. There is still one final mistake that many women overlook, and understanding it can elevate the entire look of your hands with surprising ease. Number 7. Chunky glitter, stickers, or overly elaborate nail art. Following nail trends that are too youthful or overly complex can sometimes have the opposite effect of what we hope for. Elements like large glitter pieces, thick metallic flakes, stickers, or highly detailed nail art may feel fun and creative, but they often pull too much attention toward the hands in a way that disrupts the elegant, ageless style you want to project. These busy designs tend to make the hands look heavier and less refined. They highlight the texture of the skin around the nails and draw the eye toward every small detail, rather than enhancing the overall beauty of the hands. Instead of making the hands appear stylish and captivating, the result can feel cluttered, overly trendy, and at odds with the sophisticated look you naturally carry. A more graceful approach is to choose nail designs that are minimalist yet thoughtfully placed. Rather than covering every nail with thick glitter, a single, fine metallic line, a small stroke of silver or gold, or one delicate gem on the ring finger can bring a touch of interest without overwhelming the hand. Negative space designs, where part of the natural nail remains visible, also create a clean, modern, and airy feel that looks effortlessly chic. The goal is for nail art to serve as a subtle accent, not the focal point. When the design is clean, geometric, and intentionally minimal, your hands look contemporary, elegant, and well-balanced without relying on too many decorative elements. Caring for your nails is not about perfection. It is about presenting your hands in a way that reflects the grace, wisdom, and confidence you carry every day. These 7 small changes may seem simple, but together they create a remarkable difference. They soften the hands, brighten the nails, and bring back the gentle elegance that grows more beautiful with time. After 60, beauty is not about chasing youth. It is about choosing what enhances who you are now. When your hands look clean, intentional, and well cared for, they become a quiet extension of your poise. Every gesture, every movement, every touch feels more refined. As you try these tips, notice which ones make you feel the most polished. Notice how your hands respond when the shapes are balanced, the colors soften, and the little details fall into harmony. These are not just grooming habits. They are acts of self-respect, small rituals that remind you of your worth. If this video inspired you, let me know in the comments which tip resonated with you the most, or share your own nail care secret that helps you feel elegant and confident. And if you found this helpful, remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel so you never miss more style and beauty tips designed for women embracing life after 60. Thanks for watching my video and see you in the next video.